Architecture around the world is one of the reasons people love traveling so much, and certain buildings can leave you breathless as they often resemble true works of art. This time, we have prepared a list of world's 10 most beautiful parliament buildings. The Beehive is the executive wing of the New Zealand Parliament Buildings complex. The shape of the building resembles in a way a beehive, giving it its name. Construction of the building began in 1969 and completed in 1981. The height of the building is 72 meters. The Houses of Parliament of South Africa consists of 3 sections built in different times. Original building from the end of the 19th century, second building from the 1920s, and the final building built in the 1980s. The complex houses the 2 Houses of South Africa, the National Assembly and the National Council of Provinces. The Palace of Parliament building houses both chambers of the Romanian Parliament. The palace is the largest parliament building in the world, largest civilian building with an administrative function, most expensive administrative building, and even the heaviest building of such purpose. Construction of the palace started in 1984 and completed in 1997. The Benin Hof is the oldest parliament building still in use. The Benin Hof is a complex of buildings that were first built in the 13th century and became the political center of the Dutch Republic in 1584. Today, it is the meeting place of both houses of the Netherlands, as well as the office of the Prime Minister and the Ministry of General Affairs. The Secretariat Building is the seat of the Cabinet Secretariat, which administers the Government of India. Built in the 1910s, the Secretariat buildings are actually 2 blocks, North Block and South Block, of symmetrical buildings. The Parliament of Canada is the Canadian parliamentary complex on Parliament Hill in Ottawa, Ontario. The center block is the main building of that complex. It houses the House of Commons and Senate chambers, as well as many offices of senators, members of parliament, and senior administration for both legislative houses. The main architectural feature of center block is the Peace Tower, a huge clock tower that stands in the middle of the building. Since 1999, the Reichstag is once again the meeting place of the German parliament, the Bundestag, the constitutional and legislative body in Germany. The Reichstag originally opened in 1894, and the building goes hand in hand with the history of Germany during the last 120 years. Tourists can visit the glass dome of the Reichstag, one of the recommended attractions in Berlin. The United States Capitol is the seat of the United States Congress, located on top of Capitol Hill. Construction began in 1793 and was completed in 1800. The Palace of Westminster is the meeting place of the Houses of Parliament of the United Kingdom, which are the House of Commons and the House of Lords. The palace resides on the bank of River Thames, and along with the famous Big Ben, they are one of London's best attractions and one of Europe's most famous monuments. The Hungarian Parliament is the seat of the National Assembly of Hungary. It resides on the bank of the Danube River and is one of Budapest's most famous landmarks. Construction began in 1885 and ended in 1904, and today the building is still the largest in Hungary and tallest in Budapest. It is also one of Europe's oldest legislative buildings.
Thank you for watching. Check out other Factopedia videos as well, and make sure you subscribe to our channel for more.